E aí galera, beleza? No vídeo de hoje mais um reagindo a setups. Esse aqui vai ser da série Em Busca do Setup Mais Bonito da Internet. E hoje, cara, a gente vai reagir aqui ao setup, a finalização, na verdade, do setup do Edgar, que é um gringo que tem um canal sobre tecnologia, o TechSource. O canal dele tem 3,44 milhões de inscritos, é bastante conhecido. Ele comenta sobre os setups da galera, né? Tem um quadro aí chamado Setup Wars. Recomendo a todos assistirem, porque assim, o canal dele é muito sinistro, ele constrói setup já há bastante tempo. Primeiro vídeo que eu assisti do canal dele, que eu me lembre, foi desse setup aqui do Wolverine, ele construindo o setup do Wolverine, que eu achei sensacional, foi lá em 2017, tem bastante tempo, né? Lá se vão 5 anos, e o Wolverine dos personagens do X-Men é o que eu mais gosto, tirando o Deadpool, né? O Deadpool, se a gente for considerar que ele tá aí junto com os X-Men, né? Eu acho que fica o Deadpool em primeiro e depois vem logo o Wolverine. Diz aí nos comentários qual que é o personagem que vocês mais gostam. Então eu caí aqui de paraquedas no vídeo dele lá em 2017, né? E desde então comecei a acompanhar aí os quadros que ele tem de setups. E o primeiro link da descrição vai ser do vídeo que a gente vai assistir de hoje, né? Que é aqui o Building My Ultimate Dream Gaming Setup. Caraca, ó o nome que ele colocou. É a parte 5, a parte da finalização do setup dele. Quero também que vocês deixem sugestões aí nos comentários, se vocês acharem um setup maneiro pra gente reagir aqui. E vamos, como sempre, né, o objetivo desse vídeo aqui é pegar dicas, ideias do que vocês podem implementar no setup de vocês. Então deixa o like e se inscreve no canal pra gente alcançar aí os 300 mil inscritos e vamos nessa!
Well, that didn't take long, you guys. Welcome to part 5 of building the ultimate dream setup. Yeah. Does it take you forever to boot your PC or even launch games because you're stuck on a hard drive? Well, level up. So I'm making a promise to myself not to call any of the setup videos I upload a finale because no matter how many times I tell myself it's going to be the last episode, it's never going to be the last episode, okay? Setups are always ever evolving. There's always something I want to upgrade or swap or change up, so I'm just not going to put finale in the title ever again.
Uma parada que eu gostei são os painéis das laterais do setup.
So with that said, in today's episode, we're going to be focusing on personalizing this room a little bit more. We're going to be adding some lights around the PC. We're going to be adding some posters around the wall and just other miscellaneous upgrades on my setup. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is install my beautiful custom-made velvet tray that I ordered from Etsy. This took about a month to get here. All the measurements were sent in by me, including the angle. A dele é num nível abaixo daquele cara, né, do último episódio. In my pencil drawer.
Agora onde que ele tem gaveta? Ah, tem uma gaveta embaixo.
I mentioned in the last video that when I open and close this, things move around a lot and doesn't look organized.
Uma gavetinha bem,
obviously, now I could put like some type of cloth material on here to prevent it from moving, but I still wanted something that looks really nice and organized.
É só o essencial ali que ele colocou dentro dessa gaveta.
Obviously, I got it in light gray, so it kind of matches the walls in my room, but let's see if this fits. This is the first time I'm actually trying this.
O foco tá sacaneando ele um pouquinho. Agora
oh my god.
Aí deu certinho.
Yes. Perfect. Okay, so the real question is, will it fit everything? So let's go with my custom
model mouse. O Logitech MX Keys dele tá bem amarelado, ó, na lateral, galera.
For my MX Master 3S.
Vocês viram ali? Onde ele apoia o dedão? Tem até lugar para colocar o óculos.
And some miscellaneous storage for USB drives and chapsticks. Look at that, you guys. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. So yeah, everything officially has its own dedicated spot here in my drawer.
Ele fez
and this is going to help
keep
the surface of my desk clutter-free and just keep the overall setup looking clean.
Aí,
so there are a few more things.
Esses monitores, cara, não sei se eu concordo não. Será que é usual ter, tipo, 2 monitores nas laterais assim? Fora o que ele tem em cima. Gostei das caixinhas de som, monitor de áudio das laterais também. Tá meio flutuante, né? Bem maneiro.
I finally flipped it right side up, so it is in its original orientation with the bezels on the bottom, and as you can see, the bottom monitor is not covering up any of the screen, so I could take advantage of that extra 5 or 10% screen real estate.
Esse de baixo
eu não sei qual que é. The second thing is I finally fixed the height of the second monitor, so as you guys can see, it is looking much better than before. Alright, so the next thing on the list is to add some lighting behind.
Cara, essa marca ela tinha que vir pro Brasil.
The monitors. Every time you add lighting behind an object, it
creates
fitas
de LED.
So we do have some lighting behind the headboard. It looks really cool at night. It separates the headboard
que ele colocou
with
tá
the
muito
wall.
Maneiro,
We have nothing to separate the monitors with the headboard. They kind of just blend in together. So I'm going to be going with the Govee neon strips once more because I do have Govee strips underneath the desk. And this will be pretty much on the same ecosystem, and I can control all the lights using the app.
Aí, unboxing. O bom dessa fita de LED é que ela vem com uma camada boa, né, de silicone. Eita, ele vai desalinhar o monitor todo, já tô até vendo. E ela tem uma cola ali dupla face. Ele vai colocar atrás dos monitores. Que isso?
Alright, let's go and turn these on and...
O PC tá ali na parede, em cima, e não tem nenhum cabo aparecendo, então deve estar tudo passando ali por detrás da parede. Né?
See what they look like. Oh my god, so much better. So much better. Let's go and turn on the headboard lights.
É a mais bonita que tem, né?
See what these look like. Oh.
Olha, o painel, o monitor de áudio, cara, tá flutuante também, maneiro esse suporte,
This is it, guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is what I was trying to explain to you guys. Look at the separation between the monitors, the headboard, and the wall in the back. You essentially create this really cool 3D look by adding layers of light. So if you use the lighting the right way, you can achieve a really cool look for your setup. So let me turn the lights off behind the monitor so you guys can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. So there it is. You kind of lose the separation between the headboard and the monitors, and they kind of just blend in together. Once you add the lights back on, you get this really cool 3D look. Alright, now I want to hook up a few displays that I picked up for myself just to help personalize this room a little bit because I feel like it's missing some art. I'm gonna mount one over here on the right side and the other will be going on the left. So kind of just sandwiching the entire setup. For those of you that don't know what a display is, they are a one-of-a-kind. I chose these two specifically because and unknown, and I just think it looks really cool. Plus, I love the color palette that they used. I also love the mounting method. You don't have to drill any holes and damage your wall, you guys. That's one of the cool things about these displays. You basically use this protective leaf and you stick it on your wall and attach the magnet. These are all magnetic. So let's put it over here.
É para colocar o quadro magnético.
This also peels off really easily. So once you're moving out, or let's say you're upgrading, you can basically just peel this off your wall and no damages, which is pretty cool. So then you grab your magnet. You peel off the blue piece of paper, and this is the adhesive side. You stick that against the protective leaf, and then you slap your disc plate on there. It's all magnetic. I mean, come on, guys. You can't get easier than this. That's insane. That is insane. Beautiful. Now this one is my favorite out of the two. I'm such a fangirl when it comes to like retro synthwave or cyberpunk vibes, and I feel like this encapsulates everything I love in one frame. All right, next thing I want to do is hook up my streaming camera. I got my Sony a6600 fully skinned in black and white to match my setup's color scheme. I know, guys, I know I have a problem, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna be hooking this up on the articulating arm. This will give me some adjustment points to get the perfect angle. And of course, I do have a dummy battery as well to plug into the camera to make sure that it's constantly recording without having to swap the batteries. So let me show you guys where I want to mount this. So originally I wanted to hook up the camera against the headboard between the bottom monitor and the vertical monitor, right there in that little hole. I thought it would look the cleanest. It's hidden from sight, you can't really see it, but the main problem, because it's so low, you have to tilt the camera a little high in order for it to see my face. And when I do that, you can't see any of the background. You can only see the ceiling, which looks very boring on stream. So I decided to ditch that idea and mount the camera on the top here of my ultra-wide. With this angle, you're able to see me and my entire background. So once I'm done building the setup, it's gonna look really cool on my screens. My main concern with this is that I don't want the arm visible. So when I'm done streaming, I wanna remove the camera from the head and I can tuck away the arm behind the monitors using any of the 3 adjusting points.
Se tivesse trilho ali, ele poderia mudar o ângulo, né? Ainda mais.
That's the plan with this. So this ball head from Ulanzi is gonna give me the option to quick release my camera when I'm done streaming. So when I'm streaming, I come here, pop it in place, we're good to go. It's actually very sturdy, believe it or not. And then when I'm done streaming, I press these 2 buttons over here, pop out the camera, and then I could tuck away the arm behind the monitor. It's the exact same ball head I used in Pokimane Setup Makeover, if you guys remember.
Pô, pra apertar isso aí tá mó ruim, né? Se bem que olha a ferramenta do cara. Ruim tá pra mim aqui. Tem uma passagenzinha de cabo. Bateria. É uma bateria que carrega ali no...
Alright guys, streaming camera is officially hooked up. We got it mounted beautifully against the headboard in the back. The dummy battery is connected permanently, so whenever I'm ready to stream, I just come up to it, turn the camera on, and we're pretty much good to go. I can also use this for meetings and conference calls and stuff like that.
Você vai ficar com um ângulo bem,
the angle's actually really nice. You get to see me and then a little bit of the background as well. I will obviously adjust it during the stream to make sure it's perfectly centered. But overall, really, really cool. But I want to show you guys this also.
Sony 6600.
Okay, but what if I need the camera? Let's say I'm going on a trip and I need to vlog, or I need to use it as a second angle when I'm shooting a video. Well, all I got to do is come here, disconnect the cable, and pop it off the quick release mount, and I'm good to go.
Ele usa essa câmera aí pra...
when I'm done streaming, I disconnect the camera.
Dia a dia também, né? Pra gravação de vlog.
Release the bottom knob over here and just tuck away the arm right behind the ultra-wide. All right, guys, we're losing sunlight pretty quick. It's almost 6 p.m. I'm gonna try and get this done today.
Vai colocar mais LED.
But the last thing on the checklist is to install the Nanolift lines. This is gonna be the hardest, probably the most dangerous thing to do because of the location of it. I have to essentially reach over my headboard, reach over the monitors, and slap these against the wall next to my PC. And
PC dele é aquele gabinete wall mount gigantesco.
It's definitely gonna be challenging, but if I can pull it off, it's gonna look spectacular, and my setup will be 99% complete. Let's get started.
Essas paradinhas da Nanolift são caras, mas pô, é qualidade sinistra, né? Caraca, tudo milimétrico, na precisão mesmo. Ele tirou o vidro do
final reveal.
Gabinete.
3, 2,
vamos ver.
1.
Caralho, ficou muito foda. Até muito sinistro, galera. Bom, eu não curto muito iluminação exagerada, mas as cores que ele usou, na minha opinião, não ficaram tão exageradas. Não atrapalha a vista ali dos monitores.
Now that is a complete setup, ladies and gentlemen.
Cara, a única coisa que eu não curti muito é essa mesa dele, esse gaveteiro.
Lines really make a huge difference. That's insane, you guys. That is absolutely insane. Let's be realistic here, guys. This is a lot of RGB. It's definitely a lot more than most people can handle. But the beauty about going with a color neutral setup, or in this case, an all-white setup, is that I can pick and choose which lights to turn on, and I can pretty much go with any color scheme I want just by changing the mouse pad and the wallpapers, because there's nothing that really clashes against the colors that I go with. But I basically want to show you guys what the setup looks like on 100% beast mode, with basically all the lights turned on, and it looks freaking amazing. My neighbors over there are probably thinking I'm having a rave in here with all this light on, but yeah, guys, I'm happy. I'm absolutely happy with the way this turned out. All right, ladies and gents, here is the setup's final form. This is what it looks like during the day without any RGB lighting on. Well, except for the PC, of course. Those lights will always be on, but this is more or less what it's going to look like during the day while I'm getting work done. Sometimes if I feel like it, I might turn the lights on just to get some, RGB goodness in here. But for the most part, the lights will be off so I can focus on work. And then in the evening, after 6, 7 p.m., I can turn the lights on because everything is pretty much set on a schedule. So unfortunately, there was one casualty when installing the lines. I installed the connector or this bridge piece in the wrong area, and when I pulled it out, it took a piece of the wall with it, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to patch this and paint over it. I'm kind of glad that it happened because I needed an excuse to actually go ahead and paint the entire wall. There are a lot of black smudges, I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, scattered across the wall, and that kind of happened while I was putting together the entire setup. So now I have an actual excuse to take down some stuff and repaint the entire wall so it's looking nice and crisp. But yeah, other than that unfortunate event, everything else went together smoothly for the most part. I do love my new displays on both sides of the wall. It just makes it look like a more complete setup. And the nano-leaf lines up top or the icing on the cake. Nicely centered, perfectly symmetrical. I think it complements the setup so nicely. I would say the setup is officially 99% complete. And I need your guys' help for the last 1%, okay? I feel like there's something missing on the top of the PC between the lines. I want something to go up there. I want to use up this entire wall for this setup. So let me know what you guys think.
Talvez, cara, eu coloque meu PC também em cima do painel que eu construí.
Comment section down below. You know, it could be maybe another custom TS logo,
se vai valer a pena
or it could be a display, maybe a wall shelf with something. I don't know what exactly, but I want to put something up there, preferably something that's not electronic. So I don't want to run any cables down the wall or through the wall. It has to be something that's not RGB or whatever. That I can just put up there. Maybe even my plaque. Maybe I should move my 1 million plaque up there, but I don't know. It has to complement the setup, of course. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. That will be pretty much the final thing I add to this setup for this year. Except for the upgrade for the PC. I already told you guys, I'm planning on upgrading to the new 40 series cards, and in fact, I got off the meeting with NVIDIA today. I'm getting a 4090 sent over next week, so the upgrade for Big Red version 5 is coming very, very soon. That's the only major upgrade that's gonna happen to my entire setup for the rest of this year. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up part 5 of building my ultimate dream setup. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, do let me know by tossing a like before you head out. I still gotta do my wife's ultimate setup too, that's starting in a few weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.
Algumas críticas só, tipo, a mesa ali, que eu achei que ficou muito flutuante, não tem nada, né? Eu acho que era esse o objetivo dele. Mas, tipo, a mesa ficou assim, nada mesmo embaixo, cara. Sei, eu acho que é porque eu acostumei com os gaveteiros, né? Ver aí muito setup com gaveteiro. O setup dele, querendo ou não, tem pouca coisa em cima da mesa. Só tem só os periféricos, o restante ele colocou tudo flutuante. Também não gostei muito da disposição dos monitores, mas fora isso, tipo os LEDs que ele colocou, ficou muito sinistro. E, pô, tá show, né? Lógico. Quem dera pudesse ter aí condições, né, de montar um setup com esses tipos de LEDs, né, que ele tem.